We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. It's Game 6 of this year's Fall Classic between the Chicago Cubs and the Chicago White Sox. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, obviously, a lot of things still up in the air as we get ready for Game 6.
It's been a tight series so far, which we kind of expected when we started, but now it's backs up against the wall time. The series has shifted locations, and now these guys need to win the final 2 games at home to win it. This crowd should certainly help, but they've still got a tough task at hand.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on the show. And we'll have it for you next. Lucas Giolito will look to keep their World Series hopes alive on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Ian Happ.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
First pitch, 7-0 pitch.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, that's not an easy pitch to hold your swing up. I know it looked like it was way off the plate. Good job not swinging at it.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And it'll be important to stay warm tonight. A chilly 44 degrees here at first pitch. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Now the payoff pitch home. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Striding in, Suzuki. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the belt, kicks and deals.
1-0.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Happ gets his lead at first, nobody out. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. No balls and 1 strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
The 3-1. Before the payoff pitch, he'll look to first. A dive, but he's back. Runners on first with 1 down. And again a throw. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Matt Merker, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1.
Well, even though these 2 teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty fun.
Yeah, and for the players, Matt, they love it. Not only is there more on the line than usual, like bragging rights, but they're not having to stay at hotels and all that. It's just like a normal home game where they're driving to a different ballpark.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Here now the 2-2 is laid off of for ball number 3.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
The 3-2 pitch pulled toward right center field. Right fielder giving chase. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Now the relay home. The throw here is not in time. He beats Grandal's tag. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
At the plate now, Christopher Morrow, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, 1 run feels like 3 or 4.
Here's the 1-1.
That's Bolton.
2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. In the dirt here. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. The 3-1 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Now at the plate, Patrick Wisdom. And a great chance here for the Cubbies to add on in just the first inning. Has a look, now the pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
1-0. Here it is.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robert is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Jamison Taillon gets the ball with a world championship on the line. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Matt, this guy is a big power arm. Former first-round draft pick by the Pittsburgh Pirates. And listen, he's what they look like. Big, strong guy. 3-pitch mix, 95 to 97 miles an hour with good life on his fastball. Overhand curveball and a straight changeup. The key to him, throwing strikes. If he's throwing strikes early, expect him to go deep in the game, and he could rack up a pile of strikeouts.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. It's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So with that, the White Sox put their leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks...
Oh, and it froze him, and they got him.
Well, this game is still getting underway, so maybe he wasn't quite awake yet over there at first. Hate to have a guy picked off, but I guess it's better in the first than in the ninth.
Here's the pitch.
1-0.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Hit high and deep out to left center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Time now to check the starting lineup card for the Chi Sox in this one. Mark DeRosa, how do they go about keeping this series alive?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
At the plate, Leury Garcia. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. A windup and the 0-1.
1-1. Ball that side.
2 out, nobody on. Right on the corner, 2-2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Here now the 2-2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And this is taken for a ball. He walked him. And the Sox have themselves a 2-out base runner. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. And this is low, ball 1.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Needs to get that sinker down. It's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2 balls and a strike now. From the belt, kicks and deals. 2-2.
Back down, 2-2.
Now a move over to first, and the runner back safely. 2 out with the man at first. The count is full, 3-2 to the White Sox DH.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. White Sox leave 1. They're down 1-0. At the plate, Tucker Barnhart. Past history with Lucas Giolito. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
2-2 to the Cubs catcher.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Batting it, the second baseman.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Nico Horner stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And here's one that misses to the Chicago second baseman. It's a ball and a strike. Skied into straightaway right. Vaughn is there, 1 away. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And, guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Miles Mastrobuoni comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
1 ball and 2 strikes the count. Lifted in the air out towards left center.
Giving chase is Benintendi.
He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And with 2 away now, let's take another look at our playoff brackets. And, of course, the question on everybody's mind, will we crown a champion here tonight? First pitch of the at-bat. Ian Happ is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Happ with a 2-1 count now.
I tip my hat to the batter right there for taking that pitch. Most guys would have definitely been swinging in that situation. 2-0 fastball, but that was not in the zone he was looking for. Move on to the next pitch.
3-1 to the Cubs left fielder. The 3-1 pitch is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit, and that is off the wall. Barnhart ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate. And they now lead by 2.
Number 27.
So now to the plate, Suzuki, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Hit back up the middle.
Anderson brings it in.
On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 2-0 Chicago.
Leading off for the White Sox, the third baseman, Yoel Moncada.
First pitch on its way. And that's in there for strike 1. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And we're fortunate enough to watch one of the best outfielders in the game. The Gold Glover resides in left field. Can go back on balls as easily as go in on balls. Strong, accurate throwing arm. Look for him to make a play today. Into the box, Gavin Sheets.
As the first pitch to him, a sinker in the dirt for ball one. The 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Hit out towards second. And that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's the first pitch to him. Sinker gets the outside for a strike. Bounce towards the second baseman. To second for one, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn two.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Andrew Benintendi is at the plate and he checks his swing for ball one. The 1-0. Fouled off. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. Into the corner. He makes the catch to end the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More from Game 6 after this message and a word from our local stations. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Thank you, Heidi. Bullet back up the middle. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3 hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
To the plate now, Matt Merker, fouled away. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. The 0-1 pitch. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. A runner at second, nobody out. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So striding forward now, Christopher Morrow. He drew a walk his first time up. From the belt, kicks and deals. Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. From the belt, the pitch. Good time to take something off, but it's 2-1 now. As a look, now the pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, a lot of the top pitchers, when you're going to get to them, you want to get to them early. This is a big lead, 3-0 early against a very good pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, they have to feel good about this one, Dan. Going to have to find a way to slowly tack on runs, but if you would have told this offense they'd have 3 early, they would have took it.
Into the box now, Patrick Wisdom. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back easily. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
2-1 to count. Hard liner to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Stepping up now, Tucker Barnhart. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He certainly got this guy on the defensive.
Here it comes on 1-1.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Doesn't offer at the circle change there, and it goes full 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Fly ball out toward right field. Vaughn is under it, and he makes the catch for out. In now, Yasmani Grandal will begin things here against Jamison Taillon.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is the center fielder. Still going back. Gone!
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. 1-0 the count. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, B-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the third inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Suzuki is there to put it away for route number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Now batting, Leury Garcia reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. And he squares up on this one, deep to straightaway right. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. To be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. As he'll take a look at ball 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Morrow is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Gavin Sheets. He reached on a single in his first try. From the belt, the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. All set for the start of the fourth, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Miles Mastrobuoni. Out in front of it, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in a big part of the field.
Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
The left fielder.
Ready once again, Ian Happ, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
The 1-0.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
The 2-0. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. And it's fouled away. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. And this will be fouled away. The next 3-2. And right into the shift. Scooped up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, number 27.
Riding in once again, Suzuki. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1-2-3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
Count now a ball and a strike. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Fouled off. Another try at 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Standing in, Andrew Vaughn reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around.
Andrew.
In there for strike 1, 0-1.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
And that misses 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Runner goes for second. And it was sinking on him a bit, but he's able to run it down anyway for the first out. So a runner on first with 1 out now. And that'll bring up Yasmani Grandal.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. 3-3 our score with a man on at first and one away. And this is on the ground to short. Could be two. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Ready for another shot now, Dansby Swanson. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Dansby Swanson.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a cold strike 2. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. So here's the cleanup hitter, Matt Merker, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Now here's the pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
Turned on down the line. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage. You think you're getting a heater. He throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
Number 46.
Here comes the White Sox skipper out toward the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Christopher Morrow is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. From the stretch. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Patrick Wisdom stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. That's inside. 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
High and away, not close. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Bases are loaded here with 1 away. And next to bat will be Tucker Barnhart. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped up. Grandal is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 2.
Into the box now. Nico Horner, 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, when a pitcher's put in a tough spot, he's usually going to go to what got him here, and that's this guy's slider. Expect to see that more often.
Swing, and he pops him up, and this should get him out of it. Garcia is there as he makes the catch, and they'll... So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, it'll be Tim Anderson. And this one's nowhere close as it bounces to the plate for ball 1. Here's one fouled off to the right as the count evens at 1-1.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop. And a breaking ball's bounced out towards second. And that's out number 1.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Up next for Chicago, Luis Robert, 0 for 2 for him to this point. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
No problem.
3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Grounded back up the middle. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batter.
Ready to take his hacks again, Leury Garcia, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, no balls and a strike.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Hits are even at 7 apiece. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. Hit back up the middle. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out. Coming to the plate now, Miles Mastrobuoni. No hits to this point.
Miles Mastrobuoni.
Ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Hit out towards second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Digging in the switch hitter, Ian Happ. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo home run here off the bat of Ian Happ. His 3rd home run of this series as they take the lead 4-3.
Hitting a home run in the World Series is special at any point. Hitting a home run in the World Series that gives your team the lead, that's something to tell the grandkids about.
In now, Suzuki. The bouncer to the left side. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain.
Now an indication from the dugout is that they will not challenge the call on the field, so the runner is indeed out. Now in the box, Dansby Swanson. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
2-0 the count to Dansby Swanson.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Here it comes. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Took advantage of a hitter's count on 3-0 and gets on base to keep the inning alive.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his second home run of the series, and it's now 6-3. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Yeah, Matty, but you don't see this very often, D-Roll, when it's cold and chilly like this. Wind blowing in a little bit, but we're still seeing a lot of home runs.
Yeah, Dan, I can't explain it. Let's just tip our hats to both offenses right now because they came to play. Moving traffic against this cold weather, not easy to do.
Ryan Burr, a 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
batter, number 5.
Standing in now, Christopher Morrow. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Three runs already home here. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
2-0 count. The pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 1. Bird has become one of the more dominant bullpen arms in the sport today, and a big reason is his swing and miss stuff. Really helps him pitch out of tough situations.
Yeah, Matty B, and I think what we're seeing more and more out of the game of baseball right now in the 8th and 9th inning, big power arm guys that have really 2 good pitches that they can strike you out with, and that's what this guy is here. If he doesn't have one, he has the other, and if he has them both, he's nearly impossible to make contact off of.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So stepping in, Patrick Wisdom. It was a walk in his last trip. Before the first pitch, a check at first, and he's back in standing. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. 6 runs, 10 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Now a throw over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. The 1-0 home. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. A runner on first with 2 away. Pitch out, nothing doing. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Here's a look over to first, and he's back easily. 2 out with a man at first. And another throw over. Runner back safely. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Eloy Jimenez. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. High and deep to right center. And he will get there to make the running catch as that ball hung up just a little bit too long.
The third baseman, Giolito.
1 out for Chicago here in the 6th, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yohan Moncada. In there, strike 1. Back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Next to the White Sox, the first baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Gavin Sheets. Here's the first pitch to him.
Count 1-0.
Runners on first with 1 down. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Grounded up the first baseline. And he misses again. Ball 3.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in the zone, or you just pitch around them?
And that misses. Ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
Andrew.
Has a look, now the pitch. Andrew Vaughn stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing. 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. A man left for the White Sox. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Jay Spry is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 57.
All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the veteran Yan Gomes. He's up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. Pitch on the way. It's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. A good curveball gets him swinging for ref number 1.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder coming on. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Up next to the Cubs.
Settling in now, Miles Mastrobuoni. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Trey Mancini will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1. Ian Happ would be next. And he lays off. Ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
And that hole at that, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Ian Happ will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Nick Madrigal will come on now and pinch run here.
Now running at first for the Cubs.
The 0-1 on its way.
Off the plate call.
A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Nick Madrigal will stay in the game, taking over at third base and batting in that 9th spot.
Now playing third base, number 1.
Stepping in, Andrew Benintendi. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the results sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Hit out towards second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. This is hit high and deep out to left. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Ready now for the White Sox, Tim Anderson. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. And it's 2 balls and a strike for Tim Anderson.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Down in order go the White Sox. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Matt Foster has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 63.
Ready to begin the 8th, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Suzuki.
Leading off for the Cubs, the right fielder, number 27.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Foster, originally from the state of Alabama. He was a 20th round selection back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he...
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So a solo shot down the line in left, his second home run of the series, as it is now 7-3. Dansby Swanson lining up to hit, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. A ball and a strike.
Ball, 1 strike.
Base is empty here with nobody out. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. And now pitch on the way. A little low. It's 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
It's a fine line for working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Hit hard towards the hole. Anderson scoops it up on the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Designated hitter, Matt Merker.
So standing in, Matt Merker, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get. Strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Stepping in now, Christopher Morrow, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. A ball and a strike now. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Hit down the third baseline. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Cubs 7 and the White Sox 3. leading off the inning, Luis Robert, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Hard hit to first, right to him, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now back, second baseman, Leori Garcia.
Stepping up to the plate, Leori Garcia. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Lifted the other way out to left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batter, the designated hitter, Eloy Jimenez.
So coming to the plate, Eloy Jimenez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Liner towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. He'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise to the occasion while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll leave after a strong 7 2/3 here as he'll hope the bullpen can get the final 4 outs to secure his victory. Drew Smiley enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Number 11, Drew Smiley.
So here's Yoan Moncada. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Gomes has it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We've got more. It's Game 6, and we're back after this. Sierra enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
The first baseman.
First offering on its way. Patrick Wisdom is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Hard on the ground towards short, and that is into left field, so the leadoff man's aboard to kick off the 9th.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Sierra, a Cuban-born ball player. This is his first year at the big league level. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Action in the White Sox bullpen now as they have a left-hander getting loose. And a fastball fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. The next Cub up, Nico Horner. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Nico Horner.
Mike Tuchman will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Striding into the box, Nick Madrigal. First offering on its way. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand one. They hang on. Mike Tuchman stays in the ballgame in the 8th spot and takes over at second base.
Now playing second base, number 40, Mike Tuchman.
Here's the first pitch.
Ball one, no strikes.
Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Hit sharply on the ground. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. Ready now, Andrew Vaughn. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, and the defense is thinking, give it to us again and we'll roll it over all day long. Don't think that's not in his head right now as he steps to the plate.
Michael Fulmer takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. Nobody out, runner on first. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Now the 2-0. Lined hard toward right center. And that'll get over the wall, so the runner will have to hold up at third. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Oh, 2 the count to Benintendi.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Here's the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's now a 7-4 contest. So striding in, Tim Anderson. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Estrada takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1.
0-1.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Count is 1-2 now. The White Sox down to their last strike. Struck him out, and it's over. They are World Series champions.
Wow, World Series champions. The only thing that could have made this sweeter would have been doing it in front of the home crowd. But hey, they're not complaining, believe me. Now they can look forward to celebrating during the parade as they bring the World Series trophy home. What a moment for this team, this organization, and that city.
Back now on the show. It's all over, and you see the reactions there to the final out. And down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new World Champs.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 7 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. For the White Sox, 4 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 34 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Guaranteed Rate Field, 40,615. The White Sox thank you for attending and encourage you to buckle up and please drive home safely.